Hello to everyone out there. I'm Poetic Heretic, and it's time for more of Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. So when we last left off, we were here in the Villamer Inn, about to get a bed and rest. We had just drained someone, and we're about to increase our level of vampirism. Also, we're going to, upon awakening, embark upon our quest to visit the Greybeards. Shall be going to see them and to speak to them. So, what we must do first is get a bed.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Really? I'd like to have a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You bet. I'm sure we can just grab this coin purse real quick. Oh, 26 gold. Paid for our stay. Isn't that nice?
I think.
Okay, let's sleep here. We can probably just sleep 14 hours till 6:30. We don't need to go all the way till 7 because it'll be 7 soon enough. Oh boy, here we go. You may now choose a new vampiric ability or power. Okay, excellent. So let's see. I've gone through these before with my other vampire character that I play offline, so hopefully that will enable me to decide faster. But let's take a few minutes and go through them all. Blood Bond, passive, feeding on sleeping targets, shares some of your blood, making them a lover and potential follower and marriage candidate. Very interesting. Next. Blood Knight, passive, able to feed by activating staggered people in combat. No effect on targets that are recovering from stagger. Next. Cauldron of Fire, passive, deal double attack damage and critical damage and take half attack damage for 30 seconds after using your Blood Cauldron power. Interesting. Next. Dance with the Beast, passive. After entering a state of wassail in combat, deal double attack damage and critical damage and take half attack damage until combat ends. Next. Eyes of the Predator, power, at will. The living can be seen through walls across very large distances, but only in a cone in front of you. Slowly drains health when active, cast again to turn off. That one's kind of interesting. Next. Harvest Moon, passive, draining a victim to death grants a potion of blood that can be consumed to heal or feed. That one I really like. Next. King Among Kind, passive, you no longer lose any of your vampiric powers when you feed. Does not apply to detrimental abilities such as Mockery of Life. Interesting. Next. Knight of the Wolf, passive, able to feed by activating unaware people while sneaking. This one's also quite delightful. But next. Oberon's Grail, passive, 75% chance to avoid entering a state of wassail in combat. Next. Path of Humanity, passive, chance to delay the progression of vampiric thirst. I don't think we're going to be getting that anytime soon, if ever. Next. Summon to Moleg's Court, power, once per day. Send out a mental call across 150 feet. Drawing the nearest person to you for 120 seconds, forcing them to follow you in a trance and allowing you to feed on the victim. Feeding resets the cooldown, allowing you to use it again. This is kind of interesting. Next. Vicissitude, passive. Casting the Blood Seed spell on a target amplifies the damage inflicted to the target by subsequent other hemomancy spells, such as Bloodbrand, by 50%. Wait a minute, so give my brain a second to actually comprehend this. Casting the Blood Seed spell on a target amplifies the damage inflicted to the target by subsequent other hemomancy spells. Oh, okay, I get it. Such as Bloodbrand by 50%. Okay. You cast one spell, like one. Well, I guess it has to be the Blood Seed spell. All right. And then it inflicts normal damage, and then if after that you cast a different hemomancy spell at the target, then the damage is increased by 50%. That one is fairly interesting. We may have to consider it at some point. But next. Wicked Wind, power at will. Dash to a nearby location for 40 magicka. This power can be used to cross gaps or access rooftops. That's pretty cool. Kind of sounds a lot to me though like Whirlwind Sprint, the shout. Next. And we're back to Blood Bond. Okay, so I'm thinking either Harvest Moon or Night of the Wolf, and I'm leaning towards Harvest Moon, so let's go through here. Harvest Moon. Passive, draining a victim to death grants a potion of blood that can be consumed to heal or feed. Yeah, I think we should get this because those potions of blood can be quite advantageous indeed. So that is the path my other vampire character took, and it is the path that Darius shall also take. Accept.
What's the point? I'm not.
Excellent. Now we can see it here in our list of active effects. Harvest Moon. Draining a victim also generates a potion of blood. Excellent. And right now we have no potions of blood. Okay, well, definitely get on that soon then. All right, and so what is our current state of affairs with vampirism now? They fed and are sated 1 out of 240 to next rank. Yes, I believe we are now a blooded vampire. I believe that is what it is. So that is very exciting. Very excited to be a blooded vampire. All right, so is there anything else we need to take care of before we proceed? I don't think so. Their current carry weight, 165. All right, we're nice and sated.
It's only for the same few.
6:32 p.m. and we need to go speak to the Greybeards. All right. Yes, let's see. The Way of the Voice. The Greybeards have summoned me to their monastery of High Hrothgar on the slopes of the Throat of the World. They seem to have learned of the mysterious power that I gained when I killed a dragon outside Whiterun. Yes. Speak to the Greybeards. We will.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I.
Don't worry, we will only very temporarily be oppressed by the sunlight. This beautiful eve. And as we are making our way up to High Hrothgar, we will utilizing our vampiric abilities some of the time, I'm sure. Let's remember, like with blood magic here, we have blood brand and blood seed. You can also transform into a vampire lord anytime we need to. So yeah, but one thing at a time here.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clivet?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Going to do anything about that bear behind you? Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay, what should we do here? Let's think about this. I don't want to accidentally attack any friendly people, so maybe a flame atronach? Yeah, I feel like a flame atronach would be ideal. So let's go with that. I think I can just hang on. That bear. Blood seed. Oh shit, there's my flame atronach. There we go. Damn. But now wait a minute.
That spell looks like it'll hurt.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Well, I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Excellent.
Be careful up there.
Darius isn't interested in, like, doing some good deed or whatever. He simply wants the reward, of course. Our vampire sight, make things easier to see. And up we go. 7,000 steps to High. Oh. Frostbite spider. Let's see, let's mark it for death. Let's use... I don't know what to use on it. Blood seed. Oh, shit, this thing is way too powerful. Pyrrhic drain. Take that, bitch. It's almost a little too dark for comfort in these parts, even with my vampire sight. Observe this beautiful view, dear viewers, while I take a sip of tea that I desperately need. Okay. Tonight's one of those nights where I feel like I just need like a... Wait, who are you? Who are you?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
I was gonna say, tonight's one of those nights where I feel like I just need a really strong dose of caffeine. It's like I can't drink enough green tea at the moment. What are you doing out here?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Ah, I see. Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Snowy saber cat. Oh, hell no. We're gonna cast fear on it, and we're gonna summon a flame atronach. 'Cause these things can be tough. Res ipsa locator. Just try to drain its health or not. Oh shit, there's something else. Oh, I'll drain your health. Perfect. Oh shit, a freaking ice wolf. These things are tough as well. But fortunately, I'm tougher, it would appear. Huh. Sweet. Oh no, that thing is... Oh shit. Flame atronach. Help me out here. We barely even... My flame atronach's about to expire. Hang on. Shit. Here it comes. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to use fear again then. Get out of here. Or don't get out of here. Let's see, I could use glass blood plague sword on it. Could also use blood brand on it. Oh, maybe I can catch it. Hang on, hang on. No, let us instead talk to that ice wolf go. There it is. Let us instead engage in the reanimation of this ice wolf. And it shall fight for us. Yes, that's right. Go get it. Canine versus the feline. Oh wow, he's taking it right the fuck out too. Holy shit. Look at that. Huh. Sweet. He's a little jittery after the fight, but other than that, appears to be alright. Excellent. Just a quick save. Whoa, dude, look at that. We're already very close to level 17. Jeez. Oh, nice. Where are we at with this character, by the way, with conjuration perks? Let's see here. So we do have preservation now. It's really helpful. Once we get Undead Crown, that restores 10 points of health and magicka per second to summon or reanimate an undead within 15 feet, which is quite nice. So we may be getting that in the near future. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, so Darius is already becoming quite the formidable necromancer. Granting untold control over those forces of life and death.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Maybe we should have gotten the Night of the Wolf ability, and then we could have like sneak fed on her. That would have been kind of fun. But whatever. That day will come. And get ready, dear viewers, because now we have a troll. Alright, let's see here. Let us get a sneak attack in on it. Our crossbow. Also, oh shit, it already attacks us. That's outrageous. How many frostbite venom do we have? 17. Let's go ahead and use it. Yes, I did it. Now it's aware that I'm here. Does my wolf do anything about it? Come on, wolf. Come on, wolfie. Undetected. Alright. I think my wolf just went away. Let's try utilizing an Avenging Wraith. And... oh boy. Marked for death and stone flesh. That, we're about ready to level up. Go ahead and kill him. I'll bring him back and he'll be the Avenging Wraith, because that's what he is. Let's see. Glass Blood Plague Sword. And if he kills the Avenging Wraith, we bring it back. Oh, we're taking this bitch right the fuck out. Excellent. Holy shit. I thought it would be way more difficult, but not in this case. Excellent. Darius just growing in power. Oh, and yeah, it's literally time to level up. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Magicka, health, or stamina. Oh boy. Well, I don't even know what's I can't remember. Is our Magicka being fortified? I assume that it is. Is our health truly being fortified? Now that we've drained someone, we have those bonuses. That's why they all appear fortified no matter what. So... pretty damn sure our Magicka is being fortified by 30. Too bad I can't exit out of this and check. I don't think it would let me do that, would it? B. No. So that would make the actual amount of it 231. Health is at 121 times 2 is 242. So basically, to get a proper 2-to-1 ratio, we need Magicka, base Magicka, to be at 242 or thereabouts. So we need to increase Magicka yet again. So be it. Alright. Now, which freaking perk should we choose? Oh boy. Of course, we just took a look at the conjuration tree. Destruction has its temptations. Restoration. Merciless cold could be fun. Let's see what else there is. Speech. Sneak. So a number of options there. Light armor. Let's see, for one-handed we got this to make maces more powerful. Attacks with maces. Well, the next rank, which we're not eligible for yet, attacks with maces reduce armor rating armored enemies by 75 points for 15 seconds. Nice. Archery. Bashing with a bow or crossbow staggers the target. Bows and crossbows deal 20% more damage to that target for 10 seconds. Clean kill. Bows and crossbows deal 20% more damage to a target at full health. Let's take a closer look at sneak. Tripwire grants the tripwire powered will. Place the tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. It snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit by it to the floor. Huh, interesting. Silent roll. Sprinting while sneaking executes a silent forward roll. Sneak attack. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. Sneak attacks with any other weapon or fist deal 25% more damage. Of course, it's hard not for conjuration, or it's hard for conjuration to not get like a lot of attention because it's so useful. Dead crown. Or some of these speech perks are things we should probably get at some point, considering that as a vampire we are to be quite charming and all that. Supplier can sell items to general goods merchants, innkeepers, hunters, miners, and farmers for better prices. Thinking either that or the conjuration perk Undead Crown. Of course, there's also the destruction perk for frost magic, merciless cold. Frost spells and effects cast on others are up to 20% more powerful based on the target's missing stamina percentage. That's pretty good, but I still feel like the other two are better at the moment. Let's see, we've only put one into speech so far, so that kind of makes me lean more towards speech. Some of these other ones, we also only have one in. So we increase archery a little bit more, we might get some other ones, yeah, like make them available anyway, like steady hand, pressing block while aiming will zoom in your view. Long shot. Bows and crossbows deal up to 40% more damage to targets beyond 50 feet. Damage bonus increases as distance increases. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. We'll probably get that at some point. It's such a tough decision, dear viewers. But I mean, I don't know. We already have 4 perks in conjuration and only 1 in speech. Maybe try to even the playing field a bit. We should put another 1 in speech this time. Yeah, I think we will. For now. Alright, so be it. So yes, next time we sell items to a general good merchant or something, it will be for better prices. Won't that be nice? Make some more gold that way. Use it to buy some more spells or whatever. And I'm sure that Conjuration Undead Crown perk will be one that we get soon enough. Before too long. There it is. A gigantic structure. Clemix Supplies. Good. Let us finally deactivate our vampire sight.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
What would Darius say? I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Unrelenting force, huh? Okay.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Well, then I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
So now, if you didn't catch that, we have not just the first word of unrelenting force, which is force, but we now also have the second word, which is balance. The third word remains yet elusive.
Well done.
Summoning
Again.
ghosts. Me too. Shout out.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
What time is it at this point? 1:35 a.m. Okay, so here we are with the Greybeards. Middle of the night. They don't seem to mind. How nice of them to work with a vampire like myself. Was that supposed to happen? I don't remember that happening in the past.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood. Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori, X. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
You bet. Whirlwind sprint. This can be particularly useful from time to time. I'm going to favorite it.
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Excellent. Well, I'd love to stay here and chat, but we need to get back, ideally to Iverstead before sunrise.
Sky above, voice within.
Yes. Hey, what are they doing? I don't think I've ever actually gone over this way. Like, as a player of this game. Like, looks like he's about to go in there. Okay. Oh. Look at all that. "2:46 a.m. Yeah, we've got to hurry unless we want to spend the night here, which I mean we could, but I don't know about that. Also, I don't think we're going to be doing this quest as our very next quest. Instead, well, we do need to return to Klimek or anything else, so mark that. But let's see, what all do we have here? Getting the books is a priority. The Bloodstone Chalice is certainly also quite the priority. Perhaps we shall do that next. Morning never comes, we'll be not far behind. But of course, hitting the books will also be in the near future. Alright, let's go. Farewell, High Hrothgar, till we meet again. Alright, since we need to get back to Iverstead as quickly as possible, we transform into our vampire lord form, enabling us to travel much more quickly. Surely no one would be so foolish as to walk these 7,000 steps this late at night, right? If they are, it will meet with the beast. We don't even need our vampire sight right now. This is perfectly visible, at least on my screen. If it's perfectly visible on my screen, then it should be on YouTube as well. .42 a.m. I think we'll get back in time. Hello there, goat. I just went the wrong way. Here we go. We're getting closer and closer to this dead and wretched city. I guess it's not dead and wretched really, but alright, so I'm gonna revert form here so no one sees me and suspects me as the vampire that I am. And let us proceed.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Not accurate. Wonder what happened if we tried to like go
Only
see.
burglars and vampires creep around after dark. So which are you? I'd be a lot warmer and a lot
Maybe
happier
I'm a little
with
bit of
belly
both.
full of meat.
Apparently we can go right in Klimik's house. Yo, Klimik, guess what?
Yes.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go?
Just fine. I delivered the supplies to High Hrothgar and just got back.
Quite a climb, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
40 gold. Oh jeez. That's definitely something that is the result of probably the economy mod that I have installed.
Thanks again for the legwork.
Here I was thinking I was still gonna get like, I don't know, 750 or 1,000 gold or whatever the hell it is, but oh well. Fine, whatever,
If you
40
have a
gold.
moment, I've come up with a few ideas I wanted to share.
I'm becoming sick
What?
to death of your ideas. Not one of them has paid off since you moved in.
Look, I'm merely suggesting a few things that could expand our business.
Our business? As I remember things, it was you that showed up at my doorstep looking for a job and a place to live. Try and remember that.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day.
Yeah, whatever.
What a boring conversation.
I'm gonna drain you a later time. But look at this. I'm literally allowed to take these gold. At least I think so. Oh shit. Was I allowed to do that? Didn't see me anyway. Yeah, it would show like a stealing symbol next to it if it was considered stealing. Yeah, it's because I helped him, most likely. He doesn't mind if I take some of his shit. Oh, nice. Okay, well now the sun is out, so let's... I mean, it's not really out, but it's daytime, so let's,
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
ain't that a bitch. Alright, let's get into the Vilmer Inn and
The Villamere Inn. If there's
get
anything I
our
can
rest.
get, just let me know.
You bet.
Pardon me, my lord.
Wonder if,
Would you care to hear me play my lute?
there's anyone else asleep in here that I could feast upon. Doesn't look like it.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's
Actually, wait a minute. Shouldn't we technically
If
still...
you're headed up to the monastery,
Have...
watch your step. It's
No, I
a
guess not.
long way down.
Alright. Hang on.
We don't get many visitors through here. Unless
Yes,
they're
I would like to have a
heading up
room,
High
please.
Hrothgar. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Good.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I need a sleeping victim to drain. But you don't have any. Alright, let's rest for 13 hours. That will suffice. Okay, so at this point, I'm thinking our next quest should indeed be the Bloodstone Chalice. So this shouldn't be too far away from here. Yeah, it's just right over here. You can see us on the left side of the screen there in Iverstead, and this point here in the center of the screen is where we need to take the Bloodstone Chalice to. Yes. Redwater Spring. Just outside of Shore's Stone, kind of. The Redwater Den. So, alright, dear viewers. That then becomes the perfect place to stop it for now. And so, next time when we resume, we shall indeed take this Bloodstone Chalice to the Redwater Spring. So let's just save right here. Thank you all so much for
Have
watching.
you spoken to Fast
It's
Ready?
been fun as usual, but I think things are about to get much more interesting with Darius here as we investigate these vampiric realms.
Follow your heart.
So I hope you've enjoyed this. I look forward to playing this again, and I hope you all have a great night.